Gypsies.
And I had everything that was left to me and my sister, the car. But they honestly didn't give a shit. The officer said,
Dickhead cops,
it doesn't matter, I'm taking it, I'm going to tow in your car because it's... So, I called, the first person that I called was TJ, and he said, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And what did you do to have to get away to go and come and get me?
Well, it's known as Gary Ross, man.
Ross.
You know, love.
Nathan.
And I mean...
Boy, he did not give up on it.
No. You know, either way, man, you gotta do what you can to help the ones that you love and that you care about. I mean, it's all about that. I mean, it's like I told you, got you back in, baby. And, yeah, I mean...
Oh, man. Area in the worst part of the hood there with a nutcase, but he's still cool because if it wasn't for Robert, I wouldn't been able to do it by myself probably, to travel all that way, because I just decided one day, and I'm like, I don't know, I just wanted to go. And
you're most memorable.
I hit 10 times thinking we were getting somewhere. Just probably jumping in, like in, was I forgot which one he jumped in. What was you doing the whole time I was gone?
Calling you. Continual. Yeah, I kind of got a little crazy with it, man. It's like, but yeah, it is what it is, man.
So then you know who's really there for you whenever you need him the most. And I didn't mean to freak everybody out by saying my life's over. I just really thought it was because I had to get every single thing that I own, because y'all know I stayed in my car. I had to get everything that I own.
Everything
on
was
the
in the
side
gas
of the
station,
street.
in the floor in the gas station when we got there. She'd been at the gas station all day.
All day.
And I left as soon as... And
does anybody know anything about Five Finger Death? Long mohawk.
I guess I can make it a big mohawk. That's what it was originally was a mohawk. And
let me put a bunch of bedhead on there. The people that had you all's back are still partying right now. Just so you all know, you was in good hands if you needed just a saying. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much. And you know what? We're just going to...
I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's...
We all...
Dude, why is someone calling me on live? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's guys from Afghanistan.
Somebody just called me on live.
Yeah. I didn't want to get sick and left, and like I don't hold any grudges, man. It's like, and the whole time that I was going up there, I was like, I'm just going there to pick you up, babe. I was like, I'm not bringing him back. You know?
He called me a damsel in distress.
That was my operation today. Operation Damsel in Distress. But like, we get up there, and it's like I was wanting to be the dickhead, like.
Yeah, and then as soon as we let Robert off, we all know that my friend is a very... He said, motherfucker, you want to take this...
Give him the ride all the way home, and he jumps in the front yard wanting to fight me after that, you know?
But see, the thing is everybody knows that when Robert gets to a certain point, that he cannot control it.
You know, where's the cable on that one? But, Traveling-Gypsies is going to be...
So everything's good. I cannot wait to sleep in a floor and everything, because I didn't care. And believe it or not, we had went in Kentucky. He sent me back to the other way, so we went like.
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. No,
I will. That's true.
That's right, B. You know, amazing our engagement and everything was going awesome, and that's how quick drugs can just take everything from you again, you know, and we know if we go back to doing that, that's what's going to happen. And in the course of freaking 2 weeks on a relapse, I thought it was Cheerio.
Of belligerent. What's good with your boy, and are you okay? Good every day, all day long, non-stop.
Only 8 days, but it's a start, you know. So.
Every day this guy called me. Every day he was more. So,
and it's like,
I knew TJ would be there.
Maybe I went a little. It's like I feel that from our many signs and thing that's brought us together. Your feelings that tell you what is truth. So you follow these signs that you feel are true. You to that, like
watching and stuff. You know, Robert was fun to watch because he's unpredictable, and the way and when he said those things on these groceries or something. Oh man, I can't. I gotta go. Well, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm like, oh my god. You can only take so much, and you just gotta get away from it. So, I don't think
the paperwork and stuff is what it is. Everything for a reason. If you don't,
we will go. We're getting ready to do a snowboarding.
There. In a week's time, a few days, whatever. Like U.S. in America.
Yeah.
Make dreams come true. Yeah. Going from the street dream, and I'm gonna stay focused on that and do something to achieve that every day.
Yeah.
And something to make sure I keep. Don't. Yeah. You like the Wakiji rock going on?
Yeah,
I picked the wrong song.
That was fun.
That was cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we're like I said,
we just got back. I mean, it was a good
I'm
trip.
tired.
And we thank Gary Ross again for he drove the whole trip, and he didn't hesitate to come and help. So, thank you, Uncle Gary, man. Family is amazing.
Thank you, Uncle Gary.
Yeah, much appreciated. And we thank all you guys, man, for the support. Share. Check out the YouTube channel. We're trying to get that monetized. So if you guys check out Traveling-Gypsies and just subscribe. That's all it takes is just a push of a button. And so we can get that up there. That's it. And we got TJ. Anybody or everyone, you guys are more than welcome to join. You just let us know.
Just holla.
For sure.
Holla back.
I know. I've seen how you're traveling, and you have people from all over different states, man.
It's all over the place, and I appreciate people like on a wing and a prayer, and God had me and kept me safe, and
sure.
I mean, I got to see a lot of things. I didn't have that much money. I slept in my car that's safe for a hotel room, and so it's just kind of like I got it a little bit out of my system. I was grieving whenever I detox. I pop a tent over on the riverbank by myself, or the riverbank just or something about by myself for 2 weeks, because I don't want anybody to see me different. I like nature whenever when I'm sick, when I'm hurt, grieving. So I just in those mountains. Oh my God, I didn't get to see New Mexico until I went this time, like the mountains and stuff, because we took a different route, and boy, were they beautiful. I got some stuff from there.
You got a bunch of pictures you still got to show?
Yeah, my phones are full. It's not functioning correctly, none of them.
We'll get some stuff posted out, and some different events. Check out the page about some events that's going to be upcoming. And just,
Hi, Nick.
Yeah, that's one of what's going on. And so, anything else to say, man?
Well, I want to put some things in mind. Like I said, I'm back in Kentucky. I'm back home, I guess. I did not want to come back to Kentucky, but I'm here.
It is what it is. I mean, it's always going to be the place. Was that big, deep breath?
Was if on the top of the car, he was that being belligerent like he does. Not a damn on a crying spree yesterday. Robert did. There was
ball in the heavy metal.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Each their own. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to check out some 5.
You got to, because you got to do his hair. But he's a good guy and everything, so don't think that because I was not with him, he just was there for me. It helped me whenever I needed it, and I never did without with Robert. So I got TJ here, and the minute that I said it, he was on a work vehicle. I need you. He said, where you at? I said, I'm in Cleveland at da-da-da-da-da, and he said, let me call you back, and then he called me back. TJ did. 3 minutes later, said, I'm on my way. How awesome is that? Thank you.
I love you. That's right.
So, and, but I know because where he was blowing my phone up, but his heart was hurting, so I didn't make a big deal out of it. I knew his heart was hurting, but I dealt with it differently. And,
You know, I've never been that heartached over someone, and I just have such a feeling for you, and I just didn't want to lose. So I'm glad I didn't give up, and I'm glad I didn't walk away.
Yeah, because I literally wanted to kill myself at one point. I'm just joking.
No, she didn't. She did not.
It was a joke.
It's not more better than that, baby.
So now we're here in a very, very, very safe place.
Ready to do some more singing videos. And you guys got any song requests, man? Just let us know. If you guys want to get on like a Skype or duo, sing with us, man. That'd be cool too. Have just a big group jam session.
But you got to do some of them, especially if we're singing. If I'm singing, you know, especially if I'm singing without, you know, the words. I definitely got to sing. People's got to blend in if you're going to sing with me, because I sing stuff like Janis Joplin, Sheryl Crow, Jewel, Halsey. I can
like
sing quite a few male songs, maybe Frank, stuff like that.
Hey Nick, don't you play the guitar or sing too? I think you do.
He said, "Mine ninja."
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it gets hardcore emotional rock. Yeah, you get that with a Slipknot. All right, guys. But
and it was funny watching you and Randy sit there singing. I guess I kinda like the way
hey
you
man,
I
need it. We needed partners, man. That's why. Just grab anybody. Anybody could be the Gypsies. So you get with me on it. I think that Halsey East Side song sounds good too.
We remake a Blair Witch Project.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind
of. We're gonna do the Blair Witch Project tonight.
But yeah, peace and love, guys. I'm glad she's back. Love you, Benny. I'm glad you guys watched.
Oh, I'm glad you guys watch. You gotta make this hyper, but we can't because we're at Mammal. So we can't get crazy.
Driving all day, and yeah, so we're tired. Do that from in the morning. What do you think?
Yeah, and I'm out in the country, you all. I've got 3 phones going. YouTube, our Traveling Gypsies, and In My Life. Yeah. But I've got...
He's out in the country. That's where you love
I'm
that
out
nature,
in the country, right? And there's a bunch of woods, but I'm about to just go take my snowboard. You want to take them out tomorrow? Where's yours?
There ain't no snow yet.
That's right. I'm not in Cleveland no more.
Yeah.
Cleveland, I woke up to 5 inches of snow.
It was pouring rain the whole trip. We was heading up there, and she's like, "Man, there's snow everywhere." And I'm like, "Man, we're almost to Cleveland. I don't see any snow." And then we got there. There was some snow, but it started raining on us.
Yes.
YouTube stream, man. So you did pretty good for your first time, man. And it's like with anything, it just takes practice. And you know, you sing from your heart, man. You can't be nervous about it.
You know, you all see me get on there, and I make some of the ugliest faces when I sing like this, but I'm just feeling it.
That's
I'm
from
feeling
the soul,
music.
though.
Yeah, I'm bringing it.
To do it like a looks amazing.
I think I may have gotten a little hydrated back, because there for about 3 or 4 days my face was like, it was sunk in. I haven't gained any weight, but I'm hydrated now. I've been drinking a lot of stuff and juices, and we like these. Brisk. Aren't these awesome, guys?
They are.
I have people coming to me. Please, by all means, come to me and ask me whatever you want, because I have people that's confiding to me, telling me I'm inspiration. Never be to me.
Oh, for sure, priceless.
I mean, it makes me good to be able to.
That's right. Helping others, sharing love.
To know that you can overcome addiction. Is it easy? Hell no, it ain't easy. Do you have lapses? It's expected. It happens quite often, actually.
You don't have
lapses. What is a lapse, TJ?
Anything over 3 days, right?
Yeah. No, anything under 3 days.
I thought that is a lapse. Oh, so
a lapse is once or twice when you just can't handle it and you're having a bad day and you're really, really upset or whatever. I didn't lapse or anything. I went and got medicine for depression, which you can call it dope all you want, medical marijuana.
If it works for you.
It's not a lab.
It's natural. It's from the earth, man. And that's that Mother Nature you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know, man. They put stuff.
We are not condoning using pain pills.
Because he cut my bowels one time. I had a blood transfusion because I had an ovary removed because of some teratoma tumors in my stomach. And he sent my bowels. Well, I started blackmailing him, and that's how I pretty much got on him. Him and my dentist, Dr. B. I'm not Dr. B from... So, I was about to say his name. Yeah, so I got, those Vicodin ESs back in 2007 is when I got on pills. And I was on it. And then I was on the methadone Suboxone treatment for 7. So I never got into the heroin or meth, really. Have I done it? Yeah, but it's not my thing.
Was the Suboxone and the methadone, was that a hard DT to come off of?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah.
I hear the Suboxone's like one of the worst. Man.
Suboxone will save your life, though. I believe that if you work the Suboxone program the right way and you do what your doctor tells you to, it works, because it did for me the first time. Then the second time I came off of it cold turkey, and I laid in the bed for 3 weeks, and I was diarrhea.
If you're trying to come off of it. So, I mean, come
most people who go to the clinics get their jobs back. A lot of the girls that I help with a lot, and I'm not condoning that at all. Now, the methadone, I do not recommend methadone. I did not like it. It made me too numb. I just didn't know. I was a damn zombie. I didn't like it. So I went to Suboxone, and the only problem with that is it made me skinny. I couldn't eat on it. Other than that, it worked. And
some withdrawals from Suboxone. I didn't really quite know what to say because they couldn't sleep for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Is there any recommendations that you can think of for that?
Cartrim.
What's that? A sleep pill?
Cartrim.
Cartrim.
Kratom, Cartrim, whatever. You can buy it at the local gas station. A lot of people in detoxes like to use it as a powder, and you take
like
it.
That PC powder stuff?
No, not PCP. But you can't have them in the detox. Area. You need to know
Really great to go to. You'll find some good people there.
And the movement, they have music and stuff. Like, there's a song that I'm working on. I'm not even gonna tell you yet, but it's a recovery song.
Awesome.
It's a recovery song. You know which one I'm talking about?
I think so. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and he's gonna be working on it with me.
All right, game on for sure.
So yeah. But this is what we're doing tonight. Sorry it's not thanks time. I'm very exhausted. We've been on the road all day. Well, I've been on the road for a month.
Yeah.
You're tired.
I'm tired too, but I ain't been on the road for no month. I feel for you, babe. But what you done was pretty cool. I mean, it shows a different way to live and just have a different type of freedom with travel.
It is freedom. I mean, you can be free and do what you want. I come across a lot of walks of life on my little adventure this time. I did stop at a couple of homeless shelters, the one in Phoenix, and met some of the people out there that try to sell me some spice. And that I'm gonna
talking about the spice.
Time to fix your life and to become normal, because it was so bad. I was hitting doctors. These pain, the people that took me and gave me, whatever. We're not going to get into that.
Another story for another day.
Yeah, at one point, I didn't want to and I had to hide.
I mean,
he was a garbage junkie.
I get around. You're an addict, so you'll go. Casinos was the best place for me to find anything that I wanted.
Yeah, but what's one of your other addictions?
My worst addiction, it was not even a physical substance. My worst addiction, I would have to say, was greed. No matter what you win, no matter what you get in life, man, it's never enough. Man, I just got this badass new car, but oh shit, they got the new one coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna need that one. You can't feel its thirst. It was horrible for me.
Yeah, but in the beginning, he would say, "You want to go out?" And we would go to this go check, But I still went out with him, and I still went out, and I was just like, this man will work through this. I don't know what it's like to have a gambling problem because you give me $20 and I put it in there. If I win 40, I'm done. Like, I just double my money. Like, I'm done.
You know, it's like taking lapses, like relapsing on gambling too. It's like I go in there, had $13 in my name, and I owed a bunch of child support. So I go in there with $13. I walked out there with $1,300. Misty reads my cards at work one day, pulls this Wheel of Fortune, and says you're gonna hit the lottery. I went and grabbed her, and we went over there, I hit it. So I was like, holy crap, you know. And then I was like, man, I'm gonna hit it all the time. And then I started going in there.
He hit 1,000 right off the first 10 minutes we were there.
And it's like,
I read his cards, and then I had this really, really drawn feeling. And I didn't like him going out. I said, well, tonight I think we should go to the slots. He's like, why? And I was like, look at this card. I pulled 2 cards for you. And this is what it says. And it said, your best bet is to go gambling or to go play the lottery tonight. And we went. Within the first 10 minutes, he won $200. And I was like, cool. Told you. And then I turn back around. He's jumping up, going around, freaking screaming, "Oh my God, I just hit the lottery." I was just going
crazy. Then I went around.
It becomes addicting.
I gave everybody in their money. And like when I hit the lottery before, man, I shared your wealth, man, because like that's what I did with the first time that I hit. I shared that wealth. I gave it to people. You've been working hard. You need help.
You don't have a thing.
People, it's like so many.
Yeah.
I know you're right.
I don't have a car.
But I'm just.
Sometimes people struggle with, and it's crazy because TJ did take me out one day because I told him right off the rip what was going on with me. Everybody knew that I was graduated and all. Said, Scott, hey, let's go. So we went over there, and he lost a lot of money, and I was like, wow. And he goes, you probably don't want to go out with me again. I was like,
I think I had like $20, and you was holding it, and I was begging you to get it for days, and nobody know where I was at, and you agreed.
You did.
And it's like in ancient times, you don't know how long you've been in there. They portray it real good, so they're in the outside of the real world. Kids were going 5 days, but they've actually been in there.
I've been with people who's had sex. Yeah, he was with
You know, there's crazy ones.
I don't blame him. He's craving it so bad.
Not baby.
No means at all. But I try to
we're gonna work area.
Police department. And boy, I don't see as much as I did. Pain
pills, heroin.
I rest.
Where I agree with substituting one thing for the other. DTs. Now what? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not recommending speed either, but I do know what you're talking about. You do the speed, and it speeds everything up for you. But I mean, have I done it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've done it.
And speed will give you an illusion. You think you're working hard. You think you're getting things accomplished.
Adderall, people like those don't do nothing for me.
I mean,
they make me pay attention real hard.
You're so scatterbrained, and you'll start so many things and never finish them, man. So your production, it's a false illusion.
You talking about me?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about anybody in general. Just the way that it makes your mindset.
I think it's about me because I do that. I'll start 5 things.
It's all good. I mean, some people do it, but you finish things, and you're dedicated on anything that you do. So that's good. And so now
I'm so proud of you for actually speaking up and letting people know about it instead of just adventure stuff. Because my purpose is, yes, I want to adventure, but I also want to give back. And I love what I do, and I do foot soldier work. Like I'll walk. And just walk downtown, walk up in there, and be like, if God's going to take me today, then today's my day to go. But I'm walking up in here because people are scared of these people, you know, and you could just walk up in there and be like, hey, I know you don't know me,
situation before, been in those places, you know, they're going to be more, you didn't live addiction.
And someone's telling me, my opinion, it just said, if people, my daughter did that. I said, she's good. She's out. She's
found your higher power and stuff.
She's so mature, and the things that she knows, learned from my kids, I would totally give. I mean, she did have a minor relapse. She is out. Like, she's a boss sometimes.
Yeah.
It's got something with a gypsy in there. It's so beautiful. She sings like a little bird.
Videos.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she'll do it too. She likes you say, or I say, whatever. Chicken on out. But video now, did you know that? I turned it on Key FM today. Was it Key FM? He was dealing with his demons. I had, and for me, I run away. I ran away from it, but not really. But I dealt with it, and I seen the roads for days. Friends that is actually going to be there for you. Have I ever detoxed you?
Yeah, sure did. She
did a good job too.
I mean, I just been 2 years clean and kind of started back on it when I first came back around here, and I was like, I don't want this, and yeah, she sat by the bed right there and like watched me and did not leave my side for like what 5 days.
Yeah.
And then and I was so grateful. My dad was grateful. And then I ended up taking off to Utah, and you know everything happens for a reason, man.
That's
You're
right.
good.
And when you went to Utah, Tessa came over, but I felt my daughter's pain inside of my chest so bad. I was like, oh my God, she's dope sick, and I know how my baby's feeling. So she comes to the house.
The kids hit your heart worse than anything.
Oh my God, I was just sitting there like, my baby. And I was sitting there, and she's like, Mom, don't watch me. She was puking, wallering all over the bed, but I didn't leave her side either because you never know if you're going to have a seizure or whatever. You sit right by them. Do you need something? Here's some water. Here's something to eat. Or can you eat? You got certain little techniques that you do to help them feel comfortable. And I'm not talking about any narcotics. Ibuprofen 800 is really good for aches and pains if you're going to detox by yourself. But you got to want it. And if I was you, in order to help someone else, if you feel like it, maybe document your first day sick to your last day sick and see what happens. I mean, you know, that right there will help people see that it is excruciating. I mean, I prayed for death. I was in the floor praying, God, take me now, weighing barely 80 pounds. I think everybody remembers that.
That is the key thing, is praying, dude. You need to pray.
Yeah.
He can help you through anything. And once you pray, you gotta pray with faith and then believe in what you're asking. Believe that it's gonna come true and that it can happen.
And have gratitude that you're even alive.
Amen.
Like, thank you, God. Much gratitude, and feel it.
Think that every day. You know, you don't ask for things. Be grateful for what you have. You know, in your prayers, and you know, it's like,
God, I need some abundance. I still got it.
when you need
This one day, some dope that day. I said, oh God, you had faith. You had faith that you get it, because you flip that around and have faith that I know that I can control.
my pleasure.
Faith.
It is.
Dope. You know, remember how you were going to get it in my journey was meant to happen, and I cannot change that. The only thing I could do is try and choose the right thoughts because of the DNA upgrades in this time and space. I'm not going to get into quantum physics, even though I could, especially if I had medicine.
We'll break that down another day too. Big quantum physics play. But yeah, so I mean, we all go through it, and I want to share a little story real quick, man. We was talking about faith in God and stuff, and last year when I was up in northern Wisconsin, man, around St. Paul, I go into jail to serve a probation violation to set a weekend. Okay. But anyway, they're gonna have to extradite me there, but they can't extradite me because I'm on paper. So I have to sit and taught me some things. My physical body. Please, will you leave the place, man? And that was my just give me just one more day. It was an old 80s song. Give me just those words was give me just one more day. And I was like, whoa, that's a crazy coincidence. But so I go to bed that night and I get woken up by the sergeant at 8:30 the next morning. I'm like, yes, my answer is coming. He's like, TJ's like, there's somebody here to see. I was like, my PO's coming. I'm getting out, man. Thank you, Lord. I go down there, and 2 detectives are sitting there in a room, and they pull me in there, and they write me up and give me citations, man. For bogus stuff. They got me for like 1st-degree assault, battery, kidnapping. I caught off guard. All was bogus. made up from
dog. He
Over a
supposedly
dog.
assaulted a dog.
I got a felony intimidation of a witness on a wiener dog. Because I was carving a chicken. Stop barking, I carved that dog.
Attack.
Yeah, so I got felony intimidation of a
Carving
witness.
chicken.
I was carving a chicken, and that dog kept barking at me and trying to bite me. And I was like, if you don't stop the dog, I'm going to carve up the dog too. Bam.
Put that little son of a bitch in the microwave.
Felony intimidation of a witness, man.
Just joking.
Good luck getting him on the stand, though. You know? But, anyway, I come back to myself, and then I caught myself, and I said, wait a minute. I was like, I got the answer that I prayed for, but I didn't get the answer the way I wanted it. And that answer was, I needed to get away from Wisconsin, and I had to leave that person and the people that I was around, because those were the ones that put that stuff on me and kept trying to do these things. But that's how faith will work, man. And I've become real spiritual. Drugs will cloud that, and you'll start to fall back, because doing drugs, you start just wanting to do nothing but drugs. You know, you lose interest in all your hobbies, and you just say, screw another code. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story. I mean, start to have that lead and receive your answers.
And I want to say, I'm not religious. I believe in spirituality, and I believe in my higher self. So when you make different ways of seeing things too, but he called me when you remember you called me
before I went into the jail. She was always there for me to listen to me and talk, and I called her just out of nowhere, and we video chatted, and I was like, hey, Missy, I'm scared. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen over this.
I told him to abscond.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And she's like, this is what's gonna do. But like, living on the run, man, it gets tiring looking over your shoulders and having to worry all the fucking time. So.
He had all this shit on him, and I was like, well, you know, I told him something. I guess I was just kind of like, dude, just bounce, and he did.
Yeah, I did. Not for too long, but I did. I just, I didn't want to go back there. But a lot of times, man, it's like whenever I got put in jail, people blasted me and like put my records out and on Facebook and stuff, man. And while I was in jail, blasted fucking people. You was like, man, you guys need to quit talking this stuff, and that means a lot, man.
Well, there was where's she at? You want me to go whoop her ass?
Charging the cops away from all that crazy ass stuff up north, and that fucking snow. That's it. But brought. I got 2 hours. You want to go to the food stamp office? So
for me, I wasn't even dating. High vibration, and she goes, "Wow, y'all's energies are great. Y'all should always stay together." And I said, "We're not even together."
Yeah, she said, "Well, maybe you should try it."
We didn't know at this point.
Yeah.
But in Kentucky, and I don't know when I'm gonna be in Kentucky.
Soon, man. Because we're gonna manifest it to be amazing. You know, keep watching,
manifest
guys.
Like dimes.
Dimes everywhere. But yeah, but thank everyone. I mean, thank all you guys that's watched this and through the good times and through the chaos. Man, it's like love conquers all, and love stays strong.
Love never dies either, but
never dies. All right, peace and love.
We
Traveling
love
Gypsies out. TJ Misty.
Love you.
Right.
Gotta go. Bye.
See, we just start going.
I do it. I do it. And people love it. They get on there and they listen.
Yeah,
you just talk.
You just ram.
Whatever comes to your head.
That's good stuff, man.
Okay, I'm gonna share it. Is that one going to
this one plugged in.
YouTube?
Yeah, so I'm gonna get on
God,
YouTube.
the shittiest one is going to YouTube though.
No, it's a decent thing. But I'll take the YouTube one and I'll branch it, and then they can watch it too. See, the Traveling Gypsy one don't have as many. Probably. Traveling Gypsies needs their name on it. Your phone has the best one.
Traveling-Gypsies needs their name on it.
Everybody knows, I'm going to explain to you what happened at first points and what happened.
That's what.
Me and Traveling-Gypsies needs their name on it. Everybody knows, I'm going to explain to you what happened at first points